concern supplies could run out this weekend. Robert Jenrick says the government is trying to get supplies from around the world.
A very large consignment of PPE is due to arrive in the UK tomorrow from Turkey, which amounts to 84 tonnes of PPE and will include, for example, 400,000 gowns.
The number of people who've died in hospital in the UK after testing positive for COVID-19 has risen by 888 in 24 hours. Stephen Powers from NHS England says there are signs the lockdown is working though, but we still can't relax the rules just yet.
It is now becoming clear that we are beginning to see reductions in the number of people with COVID-19 in hospitals. We are still in a situation where, in order to continue to see these declines, it is critical that we all comply with the social distancing measures.
Councils are being told to keep public parks open to allow people to exercise during the coronavirus lockdown. Local authorities are going to be given extra funding to help them respond to the pandemic. It follows concerns some would be forced to take extreme cost-cutting measures because of a drop in income. The government has arranged a repatriation flight from Sierra Leone to Britain on Wednesday. British tourists, short-term visitors and their direct dependents will be able to book tickets for £600 per person, but only those who are normally resident in the UK will be eligible to travel. Despite pubs having to close due to the coronavirus lockdown, many landlords are still having to pay rent to the pub companies. Landlords have taken to social media tonight to highlight the problems they face. Chambers, he's told LBC it doesn't make sense for landlords to be charged for rent.
And of course the landlords know perfectly well that if they insist on their legal rights, there's a chance that the pub owners might just shut up shop and not be able to reopen because they don't have the money, and then they've got an empty bar and they've got an empty property.
BBC weather on Northern Britain will be dry and fine tonight. Cloudy with the odd shower across the south, a low of 1 degree. Sunshine in the north tomorrow, but overcast elsewhere, a high of 18 degrees. From Global's newsroom for LBC, I'm Zora Suleiman.
This is LBC from Global, leading Britain's conversation with Nick Adams.
Beep, 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 beep.
Isn't that fantastic? We're getting 84 PPE, or as
Yeah, not too bad.
said that phrase, PPE.
Could be worse.
Over and over again are now pronouncing it PP. They don't realise that that's what they're doing, but that's what they're saying. 84 tons of PP is coming over here from Turkey. How marvellous. Except it isn't really. It's embarrassing. I mean, no offence to the good people of Turkey, but why are we having to go cap in hand in desperation to Turkey for crying out loud? This story came out yesterday. NHS bosses have asked doctors and nurses to work without full-length gowns when treating COVID-19 patients, as hospitals across England are set to run out of supplies within hours. Well, as this was yesterday, presumably they've done that already. Still, help is on the horizon from Turkey. You can believe that. The guidance to stop using gowns and just use whatever else comes to hand is a reversal of Public Health England guidelines stipulating that full-length waterproof surgical gowns designed to stop coronavirus droplets getting into someone's mouth or nose should be worn for all high-risk hospital procedures, of which there are many around about now. Still, 84 tons of PP coming our way. PHE, faced with a lack of these gowns, has advised frontline staff to wear a flimsy plastic apron when gowns have run out. They move that doctors and nurses fear may lead to more of them contracting the virus and ultimately putting lives at risk, including but not limited to their own. Still, Discovery ministers are keen to have their photographs taken clapping for the NHS on Thursdays at 8, so at least they're giving it their full support for that minute per week. Gowns are vital for frontline staff dealing with COVID-positive patients because alongside a face mask, a visor and goggles and 2 pairs of gloves, that's what makes up the full PP. which PHE, Public Health England, says is necessary to minimise the risk of infection from intubating patients being put on a ventilator. And just being around them, I would imagine. The Royal College of Nursing last week made clear that nurses should refuse to treat patients if they were not happy with the level of their PP. And the British Medical Association, which represents doctors, also warned that doctors' lives are being put at risk by stocks of PP having reached dangerously low levels. So this is where the shipment from Turkey comes in. How marvellous, 84 tonnes of it. Matt Hancock, the Health Secretary, sought to reassure MPs by stressing that, this was yesterday now, 55,000 more gowns were due to arrive on Friday. 55,000. And now they've announced that 400,000 gowns are arriving in a huge 84-tonne shipment of PP from Turkey. And that sounds like a lot. 400,000 gowns. Except that the NHS is currently using 150,000 gowns a day. So the 400,000 gowns that the government is now boasting that they are having to get from Turkey, for crying out loud, is going to last them less than 3 days at the current rate. So what sounds initially like good news, well, it's sort of good news tempered by, the embarrassment of having to get stuff from Turkey, for crying out loud, isn't actually very good at all. 3 days worth. Oh well, never mind. We can still go shopping. That's one of the few things that we are still allowed to do, shop, but not for non-essential things. And the papers are absolutely full of people doing non-essential things. Stories like this. Britons continue to flout the criteria for essential shopping, reports this finger-wagging article, which says that shoppers were today seen snapping up plants and drones and mirrors and pillows. In Plymouth, wherever that is, hundreds of shoppers were spotted at a place called The Range, buying a variety of items not considered to be basic necessities. The government has said that people should only leave their homes for very limited purposes. Police even issued a series of guidelines that you probably read on what reasonable excuses there are to leave home. And not included in them, buying paint to redecorate. Not an essential item, they say. But you know what? The people who make paint might think it was an essential item to keep them in business and employing people and paying taxes. And the paintbrush people might think the same. And the people who make turpentine and floor coverings and masking tape and sandpaper and all the rest of the interconnected world that ties one thing to 1,000 others. But shoppers appear to ignore the advice, and they snapped up bins and fire pits and a variety of DIY and gardening tools, all photographed for your disapproval. All forbidden things to a population that has nothing to do except look at the DIY jobs that they've been promising themselves that they get around to fixing, if only they had the time. Right now we've got the time, but we haven't got the permission to do them. Regulations brought after the lockdown give police the power to issue instant £30 fines to people who gather in groups of more than two or leave their homes without good reason, such as for work and food shopping and exercise. But some exercise, not others. I'll come to that in a minute. These measures are, of course, to stop the spread of COVID-19, which the leader of the country himself ignored while telling us that it was important. Social distancing. And we haven't seen the dear leader in ages. Is he well? Is he awake? Is he finishing that book on Churchill that's overdue? We've got no idea. Seems like we're a rudderless ship, because the man in charge doesn't listen to himself. And those stories in the news on those websites, they're always accompanied by hundreds of photographs of people coming out of supermarkets with barbecue briquettes, or the corner shop with a packet of Jaffa cakes, or the DIY shop with some forbidden magnolia paint, or a garden shop with a tiki torch. And then there's photographs of people sitting close to each other on some grass, or walking without necessity down a pavement. And what about the people that took all of those unessential photographs? I always think the ones that hang around celebrities' houses to catch a glimpse of them exiting without good cause. Photographers who mysteriously manage to show up every time Sam Blowin Smith's having a walk. Or some other celeb that you wouldn't be able to pick out of a lineup even if they weren't wearing a mask. What's essential about the photographer's job? We know what celebrities look like. That's why they're celebrities. I call it ironic that the very news sites that are criticising what they call COVIDiots for going out without reason are encouraging their own staff to go out without reason to record the people who are going out without reason. The whole world's gone insane. 03456060973. You can text 84850, email nica@lbc.co.uk, and if you're on Twitter, it's @lbc. Here's some keen texters. Matthew emails, Nick, I need to do an online grocery shop. Do you have any slots that I can buy from you? Now, there's a market that I hadn't even thought of. Actually, yes, I do. But no, I'm not selling them. Unless the price is right. Gosh, there's a business opportunity. People could be up all night long. In fact, I bet that they are right now scurrying away, having just had this thought implanted in their mind, and they're creating an app that will automatically search through every supermarket's online click and collect website, just looking for that magical available sign, because I keep looking and they're not there. I've managed to secure one for 2 weeks from now, but what I'm going to do between now and then, I've got no idea. Fridge scrapings, I suppose. I'll be investigating whatever's at the back of my cupboard. It's frightening even contemplating what might be at the back of that. But, yes, that's, I bet that people will start doing just that. Securing multiple click and collect or delivery slots and then selling them on. That's genius. Paul texts, I feel so sorry for the members of the House of Lords. They can't pass go and collect their £300 daily attendance allowance. Yes, I've got that story. And I intend to give them a damn good thrashing. Well, I would do, but I suspect that they'd probably enjoy it. So we'll discuss that later. Hey. And finally, for the minute, Shane text, took out the DeLorean again, 6 weeks into the future, can't get a barber's appointment till August. Yes. Yeah, I've already thought about that. The queue's going to be out the door. We're all going to look like we used to look in the 1970s, which doesn't bear thinking about. We'll all have, the hair will be down to our shoulders and it will be licking up. Curling up like, we'll all look like we're in the Rubettes. Oh. 03456060973. Friday and Saturday night at 10, Nick Abbott, LBC.
LBC.
Hey, Harry. Hello, mate. Put on something upbeat.
I'm useless with music, mate. But if you want to play something exciting, your best bet is to get yourself on that Bet Victor site and check out my new slots game, Harry's Reels. But don't let my mug put you off. I must dash, mate. I've got to pick up the dinner.
Harry?
Search online for Bet Victor's latest offers. 18 plus. Please gamble responsibly. BeGambleAware.org.
Son, had it got cod.
The first thing Goodwin Barrett told me was that I could make a claim for compensation myself, and if unsuccessful, refer it to the Financial Ombudsman for free. I looked at it, but I'd rather spend time on something else. If you've lost money on an investment such as a stocks and shares ISA or investment bond, missold by a bank or financial advisor, as a claims management company, Goodwin Barrett can take your claim, from investigation to compensation and everything else in between. Text GOOD to 78900. That's GOOD to 78900.
This is a message from the government. Coronavirus is a national emergency, life-threatening for people of all ages everywhere in the UK. To help save lives, stay home. Only go outside for food, health reasons, daily exercise or to work, but only if you cannot work from home. Stay home. Anyone can get it and anyone can spread it. Coronavirus. Stay home, protect the NHS, save lives.
This is LBC with Nick Abbott. Call 0345 6060 973. Tweet at LBC. Text 84850.
Yes, it's 0345 6060 973. Let's have a call in Carlisle. Gavin.
Hi, Nick. Just it's a really important message. I've been reading there that the oxygen supplies have been in charge in our hospitals, and that the doctors have been instructed to reduce the amount of oxygen given to reduce the standards and oxygen saturation levels. Now, I don't claim to be an expert in the medicine around all of this. However, I have become something of an expert in scavenging this last month or so, running a mutual aid group in Carlisle and delivering tens of thousands of pieces of PPE, which was found from everywhere and anywhere. Now my message I just hope some politicians are listening to this, because there's a massive supply of oxygen in the UK that they haven't got the common sense to go and find, and that is in our mechanics workshops. There's over 21,000 mechanics workshops in the UK. I've just looked online, and you can see that most of them will have a large bottle of oxygen that they use as part of their oxygen acetylene torch setups for heating up bolts and removing bolts. Every tyre shop in the country will also have this setup. Every exhaust place will also have this setup. And then we could possibly go to our diving centres and sports clubs as well, who would have oxygen for breathing equipment. So, yeah, just really important that I just thought it was really important that I phone in and get that message out there, in the hope that some sort of politicians might hear it, or some of your colleagues that have connections in the government, because there is sources out there, and they can go and use them and save some people's lives.
Okay, interesting thought. Good work. Thanks a lot, mate. 0345 6060 973. I mean, I don't know if one oxygen tank is suitable for the kind of equipment that they need, but maybe if we all did our bit and we can breathe out. Just don't breathe in. 0345 6060 973. Let's have Stains. Anthony.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yes, well, not Stains anymore, because I've got a 5-litre bottle of bleach at my local corner shop.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes, I don't know quite what we're going to do with it. Everything's got this far has had a strange effect on the shopping. Everything's one giant size. The bleach, the loo roll. What a gigantic loo roll. That to my main point.
What I do with bleach is anything, all of my posts, whatever post comes through the door, I dip it in bleach. But actually, I don't. I leave it on the floor for 3 days and kick the post into piles, depending on what day it is, and they just go around the hall. And once they've been there for 3 days, I pick them up with my marigolds on, and don't touch anything that's either on or in them.
Well, I do it anyway, because it's only bills I get, you see, so I don't touch them anyway, just kick them aside.
Just throw them away.
Yes. But I want to talk to you about goins, or gowns.
Oh, gowns.
Yes, because I think it's time that Wills and Kate actually did something. Because we've been getting away with it for so long. I know they've got an excuse at the moment, but we get them making the gowns.
What? Yeah, none of which is really appropriate, I wouldn't think.
No, but if you recycle it, you could sort of make it into some kind of material. I don't know what you do with it. But where's Paul McCartney? She's usually at the forefront, isn't she, with these things? But she used to design a kind of forever gown that could be used forever.
Right. Okay, well, you keep thinking, Andrew. It's what you do best. Thanks a lot, mate. 0345 6060 973. You can text 84850. Email nicka@lbc.co.uk. And if you're on Twitter, it's @LBC. Preston. Hello, Andrew.
Hello, Nick. How are things?
Yeah, good, thanks.
That was quite bizarre, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stella maybe self-isolating.
We live in a bizarre time. People are allowed to be bizarre. It's a reasonable response to the circumstances we live in.
Good to speak to you. I like your show.
Thanks.
I can't really understand why people can't go and buy plants.
No, I don't get
I
it.
can
either.
I can go to my local Star or Co-op and queue up outside and buy beer and cigarettes for people and a pint of milk, and nobody self-distances that much. But I can't go to a mile up the road, a market garden centre which has been owned by 3 generations of people. They're not allowed to open. They've got all these plants. I want to buy some to put in my garden. They're not allowed to open. And I can't go fishing in the middle of nowhere.
No, and you can't get oil for your garden lamps, and you can't buy tiki torches, and you can't buy fertilizer or any of the good things that they have.
Lamps and stuff. We don't need those things. But
why need? I bet your whole point is about need, isn't it? You're saying that we might not need these things
to do while we're here doing nothing. And you know, with global warming, and we've got a lovely big garden. Why can't we go and buy some plants?
Yeah, the problem with people who do plants for a living is, compared to companies that say sell cars, is that when this is over, the companies that sell cars, they still have cars. But the people who are, nurseries who grow plants, their entire stock's been wiped out. Their whole year has gone by the time this is over, unless they sell their plants right now.
Planting season. They've got April, May, June. April, May is the planting season, bedding plants, etc. But they can't sell them. The particular people I was referring to, they don't have a website. They're not that clued up and stuff. It will ruin their business.
And by extension, and by extension, the businesses are the people that supply them with the lamps and the fertilizer and the tiki torches and all that stuff. Yeah, but you're talking about garden. Andrew, you're talking about garden centres. I'm agreeing with you. We're not having an argument. You're right. They should be open, principally because people are stuck at home and they could be doing things that that's to stop them from going insane, like gardening, like the DIY jobs that they've been staring at for years, but have never had the time to actually do them. And now they do, but you can't do anything about it. So what are we going to do? Just stare at the wall, look at afternoon television?
Well, I did call them. I did call them, Mr. Clegg, and he said, I'm really...
You called Nick Clegg?
No, not... No, he's working for Amazon now, or something.
What are you talking about?
No, Mr. Clegg, who runs the garden centre.
Right, okay.
And I said... you don't have a website, whatever. You said, go on Google and let me know what you want. Of course, I've got no idea what I want because it's all Latin, isn't it? So I've had to go and decipher different things. And anyway, you said, I'll deliver them to you.
Yeah.
So we have an outcome. But at the end of the day, he and his wife, they grow these seeds. It's a local company. They don't sell garden heaters or garden furniture or anything. It's pure plants. And it's such a shame that their business is probably going to go under this year.
Yeah, like them and hundreds of thousands of other businesses. But I think that the basic point is that we're being told that we can't go out and buy anything that is not essential. But everything is essential to the people that make it and the people that sell it. I mean, let's try and keep some of the economy functioning for when we're actually allowed back out permanently again. All right, thanks a lot, Andrew. 0345 6060 973. I find it extremely... it just doesn't seem to make any sense that garden centres aren't open. Apart from anything else, garden centres these days tend to sell food. We've got people queuing outside supermarkets because of the social distancing measures that we are invited to adhere to. And yet, hundreds of, well, I've got no idea, but many thousands of garden centres that also sell food, much of it particularly good. They're not allowed to open because they also sell plants. It just doesn't make any sense. And yet, like that bloke said at length, you can go into a supermarket and buy yourself a packet of fags, which I'm pretty sure is not essential to your livelihood. The reverse is probably true. 0345 6060 973. Katrina emails, what I can't understand is, if we're not allowed to shop for non-essential things, why are they on sale in shops? It just doesn't make any sense, says Katrina. Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, chocolate's not essential, is it? But it's right there. A bag of mixed nuts isn't essential. I mean, what actually is essential? Water, vegetables. That's about it. But you cannot live on a diet of water and vegetables. Because, what about cake and bacon? Filter it. Has anybody ever made a bacon cake? That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? It's one of your 5 a day. Phil Twins, last night we were talking about your shopping. You reminded me to get to try an online shop, and I got one arriving tomorrow evening. What? In one day? You got a delivery? How? I keep seeing vans pulling up in this road. In fact, there seem to be multiple vans per hour. Everybody's getting a delivery, except me. I keep refreshing the page over and over and over again. I keep refreshing the pages of supermarkets that ordinarily I would drive by. I don't even want to shop at these places, and they're refusing to allow me to shop there. How are you doing it? David texts, honestly, just stop allowing non-essential stuff from passing through checkout. It's not that difficult. Well, I don't really understand why we can't buy non-essential stuff. I mean, if we're going into a supermarket anyway, can't we also, as well as broccoli, also buy tequila? I mean, but to some people, tequila is a borderline essential. Charlie says, I'm a waitress in a country pub in Dorset. How safe do you think my job will be after lockdown? Well, bad news, Charlie. Or good, depending. I don't think even in the best of times, I don't think the life of a country pub can be considered secure. I never really did understand the concept of a country pub. Pubs in town, I get. You can walk home, you can get a bus or a cab. But in the middle of the countryside, up one of these B roads in a tiny winding lane in the middle of nowhere, how are you going to get home from that without driving? I never did really get that. I mean, I understand why they were there in the first place, because people didn't used to care about drinking and driving. In fact, it used to be the done thing, not so very long ago. But these days, I don't really understand. Trudy says, you are amazing putting up with all this sad calls. I am amazing putting up with all the sad calls. Well, it's okay to be sad, but I don't think that's the sad that she means. Thanks, Trudy. 0345 6060 973. You can text 84850, email nick@lbc.co.uk, and if you're on Twitter, it's @LBC. Let me just briefly remind you about the podcast that I do with Carol McGiffin. We've done new episodes, and they will start to be released on Monday. That's my hope. If you've followed me or Carol on Twitter, then we will point you in the right direction. The podcast is called What's Your Problem with Nick and Carol? There are many uploads into it at the moment. It's me and Carol McGiffin trying to solve your problem. And she is a particularly funny person, and I think you'll find them delightful. If you want Nick and Carol to try to solve your problem, then you can email it to nickandcarol@global.com. nickandcarol@global.com. And you should ask for the podcast where you get the podcast. The name, What's Your Problem with Nick and Carol? It's 10:30 on LBC, the news headlines with Zora Suleiman.
This is LBC.
At Barclays, we know how difficult things are for many small business owners right now. To relieve some of the pressure, we're making everyday banking free for all our business banking customers with an annual turnover of up to £250,000. You won't pay interest or fees on your agreed overdraft or for going over the agreed limit either. This will happen automatically and will remain until the 12th of June. Please check our website before calling. For details, search Barclays Business Banking. We're working to make money work for you. You must have a Barclays business account. After 12th of June, our normal interest, charges and fees apply. Other T's and C's also apply.
This is a message from the government. Coronavirus is a national emergency, life-threatening for people of all ages everywhere in the UK. To help save lives, stay home. Only go outside for food, health reasons, daily exercise or to work, but only if you cannot work from home. Stay home. Anyone can get it and anyone can spread it. Coronavirus. Stay home, protect the NHS, save lives.
Right now, TalkTalk TV and Faster Fibre is just £25.50 a month, fixed for 18 months. Plus,
Only that much
more
higher.
of Amazon Prime on us. Over 80 Freeview channels, all the on-demand players, and average speeds of 38 megabits per second. Plus,
I know what I
unlimited
get that
one-day
on.
delivery, thousands of movies, TV shows, and more from Amazon. Massive entertainment package, tiny price. You have to spend all the time. TalkTalk TV. TalkTalk for everyone. Offer with 22 later, subject to availability. T's and C's apply.
At 10:30, I'm Zora Suleiman. As it continues to be criticised over a lack of protective equipment for frontline NHS staff, the government has revealed 84 tons of it is arriving from Turkey tomorrow. Federal unions have put out at ministers as the doctors and nurses were told to rely on some kit if there were shortages in their hospitals. Doctors say that would put lives at risk. Councils in England have been given an extra £1.9 billion between them to help them through the coronavirus pandemic. It's after warning from some local authorities that they face bankruptcy unless they get extra help. And some of football's most well-known faces, including Pele, Diego Maradona and David Beckham, will take part in a collective round of applause for healthcare staff across the world. It's part of a new video campaign launched by the sports governing body, FIFA. LBC weather, while northern Britain will be dry and fine through the night, cloudy with the odd shower across the south, a low of 1 degree.
Nick Abbott on LBC. Call 0345 6060 973.
It's 0345 6060 973. You can text 84850. Email nicka@lbc.co.uk. And if you're on Twitter, it's @LBC. Let's have a call in Streatham. Penny.
Hi, Nick. Referring back to your news headlines around the 58 tons of equipment and
84 tons.
84 tons.
Marvellous. Yeah.
Well, what does that mean is part of my question. The second part is that they are saying 400,000 gowns are coming in. If we have 115,000 people requiring care from nurses that need to wear those gowns, at the very least that gives 3 days of care.
Yeah, it's 150,000 gowns a day the NHS is getting through, so the 400,000 gowns sounds like an enormous amount, except it isn't. If you actually know what you're talking about, as you do, it's 3 days worth.
It's minute. And the question I really have to pose to you, because I'm a nurse and I know a colleague who has died working on the front line, is rather than just having a happy, clappy celebration of the NHS, which I'm very proud of because I've worked for the NHS, it's actually, should we not be defending the frontline staff who are not being given the safe equipment that they need? The Royal College of Nursing has said that any nurse who wants to say she doesn't feel safe doesn't have to work. And yet today, not one nurse is known to the Royal College of Nursing who said she doesn't want to work. So I wonder where that supports nurses, because nurses just do their bit. They are there as a vocation, as indeed their clinical colleagues. And my concern is that it's almost like sending our troops out to war without the rifles. And I don't think this matter is being taken nearly seriously enough, because we've already seen deaths. And I think we should really seriously be looking at what
Soldier
our
first.
clinical team need in order to be protected from very sick patients.
Yeah, the government did have the opportunity to join in with the European Union that was going to bulk buy the PPE months ago, and they didn't. I think because they were ideologically opposed to doing any deals with the European Union. Then first they said, well, we didn't get the email. They sent the stupid European Union sent an email to an old email address that wasn't being monitored. But that wasn't true. And then they said, well, we're not a member of the European Union anymore, and we'll make our own plans. And then that didn't wash either. And they said, well, we have a better idea of what we can buy outside of this bulk buying, implying that if we went in with the EU on this initial bulk buying procedure that they were going to enter into, that we wouldn't be able to buy anything outside of that. But that's not true either. So really, it was they didn't want to join in with the European Union because they were ideologically opposed to doing anything with the European Union.
And I think that's sort of criminal, because actually, regardless of what our relationship is with Europe at the moment, or with China, or with America, or with anywhere that's making protective clothing, we should have done deals. We should have been stockpiling. We know the figures. We've known them for decades. That if tens of thousands of people get ill, then we need this amount of protective gear. We're facing the biggest one for a very long time, and colleagues of mine are at risk, and I hate the idea of them going to work, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I see it like this. I mean, if it's a 1% chance, once you have caught this disease, this virus, you have a 1% chance of dying. That's what they're saying, isn't it? It's a 1% death rate.
Yeah.
So I have a bag of Smarties. I've got 100 Smarties in this bag. One of them has got poison in it that will kill you. Do you want a Smartie?
Yeah. I think we need to up the ante on the criticism of lack of PPE, to be honest. I think that the fact we're told 84 tonnes are arriving tomorrow, what is that? Give me it in numbers about how many patients and staff we can protect with the 84 tonnes worth of kit.
Yes, and since when did anybody weigh this kind of thing in by the ton?
I know, it's like it's
utterly meaningless number to give us. Yeah,
exactly.
and saying the 400,000 gowns, it does sound like an enormous amount, unless you know what you're talking about, when you realise that it actually is an infinitesimally small amount.
And
I
the last
appreciate
thing, I
that.
think can I just say one last thing, which is Public Health England, who have revised their guidance about reusing gowns, is another cover-up, because we don't know whether that is safe or not.
Yeah, I mean,
guidance.
If you don't know that it's safe, then assume that it isn't, I suppose.
And we've said, get rid of everything after you've used it once, and now suddenly it's okay to recycle it.
Yeah, well, they seem to change their mind on the direction of the wind, because at first we weren't to wear masks because they don't do anything, and then we weren't to wear masks because it would give us a false sense of security, and now they're thinking about making it mandatory.
Yeah, I mean, it's all a bit of a farce, I think.
Yeah, a deadly farce. All right, well, thanks for that, Penny. 0345 6060 973. You can text 84850. Email nick@lbc.co.uk. If you're on Twitter, it's @LBC. Edward emails, will Health Secretary Matt Hancock fall on his sword when the deaths reached 20,000? Although they have almost certainly reached that number already, what with the undercounting going on? Yeah, as difficult as it is for me to agree with anything that Donald Trump says, I think he's probably right. Other countries, countries, period, are lying essentially about the number of deaths that are coming from this. I was talking about this yesterday. There's one health authority in England that is suggesting to its medical professionals that if somebody dies of COVID-19, they don't actually have to put COVID-19 on the death certificate. They can say pneumonia or heart failure or whatever other thing it might be that goes along with this virus. And the result of that, of course, will be that the numbers of people that apparently are dying from the virus will be smaller than they actually are. And the other thing is that the numbers they give on those excruciating press conferences every day, I think they always say are hospital deaths, which of course does not include people who die at home or in care homes. Anybody that dies outside a hospital, not counted. Curious. 0345 6060 973. Let's have Surbiton. Dave.
Hi there, Nick. I'm not sure if I have a really good point to make or whether I've missed something, because we've been told that our one saviour to deliver us from this sorry tale is going to be a vaccine. We have scientists all over the world working hard to try and invent this vaccine.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the World Health Organization, to me, seems to have announced that if you have had COVID-19, it doesn't actually give you any immunity from having it again. So
I think they were a little more cautious. I think they said that it doesn't necessarily give you any immunity to getting it again.
Okay, well, going with that terminology, does that not mean that it doesn't necessarily mean that it's possible to have a vaccine at all? Because if having COVID-19 once doesn't stop you from getting it twice, then like I say, in my uneducated, unexperienced mind when it comes to these kind of things, to me that means that it's not possible to have a vaccine for it, and it's not active.
Uneducated and uninformed. Would you like to be the health secretary?
Yeah, I was going to say that doesn't. The health secretary doesn't stop the person leading the health.
No, that's no impediment to achieving the highest office in the land. No, I quite agree. But it's like the flu. I mean, every year we get a flu jab, but if you read about that flu jab, you'll see that some years it's only 30% effective.
Right.
If that's the case with anything that they come up with for this, then God, we're never going to be let out. When's this ever going to end?
Yeah, and if that's the case, then like I said, that would make it unique in the sense that it doesn't act in the same characteristics as a virus, as in you would have some immunity. If you've had it once, then there should be some period of time, and we're all, a little bit educated now from viruses, because that's all we listen to. We listen to the radio all the time. Then we'd develop because obviously it can mutate over time, and apparently that's why they changed the flu vaccine over. So it also doesn't act like a virus. So that's the case. I'd really like it as someone who did have some education on this matter to inform me about whether I've misunderstood or whether this is actually a serious point, and I don't understand why I've not heard it mentioned before.
Well, no, if people have mentioned it, as you said, the World Health Organization has said this, that if you get it, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't get it again. They can't. I don't think the facts have been established, but they're saying that you shouldn't bank on being immune if you've already got it. Yeah, which is alarming. I'm surprised that with all the variations of COVID-19 now, that something more deadly has not come along, because a 1% death rate is awful in each of the circumstances in which it happens, but it's actually not remotely as deadly as SARS or MERS, which was killing way more people who caught it. It was just more difficult to get it, that's all.
Well, that's my question really, is that if that is true, if it doesn't give you any immunity, then does that rule out a vaccine? What do people think? I'd love to know. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah. All right, thanks a lot. 0345 6060 973. And text, you can look at pictures of plants, you can't eat pictures of food. In reference to opening up garden centres. I understand that people shouldn't go out willy-nilly and congregate in groups and start French kissing strangers, but it doesn't seem to make much sense to me to close garden centres. I mean, it's one of the things that people enjoy doing. If you're lucky enough to have a garden or even a balcony, then you've got so much time on your hands and you're just staring at the walls otherwise. And you're staring at odd jobs around the house that would improve the quality of the housing stock in this country, which is seriously in need of improvement. And now's the time that we can do all of those things. I mean, the amount of odd jobs that you probably have been living with for years, and you think, well, I'll get around to fixing that squeaky door sometime. Well, now's the time. You're not allowed to do it because it's against the law. And all of those companies that make all of the stuff, the DIY, I mean, never mind about the DIY shops themselves and the garden centres themselves, all the businesses that supply them, the nurseries, the small growers that supply the furs and the other plants, whose names I can't think of off the top of my head. You know, all those plants, the cacti and all that stuff, shrubs and bushes and things, flowers. All that stuff, it's all going to die, as will their business. I mean, who can, with that kind of operation, afford to lose an entire year's money, which is what's going to happen to them? And like I said before, some people who, I mean, if you sell spades for a living, then your spades will still be there when the lockdown ends. But plants, they'll be dead. So it does seem cruel. It seems like something they haven't actually thought of. Because if they did,
hey, Timper.
Think again. I think they should be open. Apart from anything else, like I said, most garden centres come with food shops. And none of them are open either. 0345 6060 973, text 84850, email nick@lbc.co.uk. And if you
Oh, what a day. I think today I'm finally going to finish this weird run through that I'm doing. And then I do it all again. Ha!
On the detail on testing, the question was asked time and again, and there was no detail.
Hearing your experiences.
Excuse me.
This is LBC, leading Britain's conversation.
This is a message from the government. Coronavirus is a national emergency, life-threatening for people of all.
I'm pretty sure I am now.
To help save lives, stay home. Only go out.
So that I've even got the bit on the high one where it's going. Look at that, so much quicker.
But only if you cannot work. Stay home. Anyone can get it, and anyone can spread it. Coronavirus. Stay home. Protect the NHS. Save lives.
Hey, Harry. Hello, mate. What's the best way to shuffle cards? Blown if I know, pal. Your best bet is to leave it to the people over at Bet Victor Live Casino. Oh, sorry, guys. I've got to run. The game's about to start. Son, you see my bow tie? Son!
I'm just gonna take a save near here. And then just crack on and see if I can manage to do it with the setup and everything that I have. I should be able to.
For 12 weeks on NHS advice, you can access additional support and guidance from the energy industry.
Oh, press circle.
About the free priority services register, visit energyNetworks.org/coronavirus, keeping Britain's energy flowing.
This is LBC with Nick Abbott. Call 0345 6060 973. Tweet at LBC.
So, I'm pretty certain once I go down here, that's that. So, hey.
Hospitals are running out of oxygen, you believe that? Is there anything they're not running out of? Oxygen they're running out of now. And somebody called in a while ago and suggested that we start raiding mechanics' workplaces for the oxygen that they've got. And it's knowing absolutely nothing about the subject, it seemed unlikely that the one could be used readily in, the mechanics garage. You could stick it up a hospital. But as I say, I don't know what I'm talking about on this or any other subject. But Jeff does. Jeff says, sorry, I've been a mechanic for 47
Oh yeah, it goes round in a circle.
because I've never been trained in its use. Most workshops have been using either
the cinema building. Oh, what? That was easy though, because all I had to do there was because I wanted to go back up to the locker room where you can get Kate's ultimate weapon, the HP Shout, because when you first go in there, when I first went in there on this run through, I knew it was Kate's ultimate weapon, but it won't let you pick it up. All Cloud said is, "Oh look, a trumpet or something." Oh no, a megaphone. It's like, oh, a megaphone or whatever it was, and he doesn't pick it up. The only time you're able to get it is when you do the raid on Midgar, when you go back into Midgar, and then you can go in and go up and get it then. That's the only time you can get it. And if you don't get it then, that's it, you've missed it. Yeah, that item in there is Kate's ultimate weapon. It's called HP Shout. And it's got 8 slots, all linked, eight slots in 4 linked pairs. 4 linked pairs, there you go. Pardon me.
Delivering your food and whatever you want. Got my medical through this morning. At a certain age, you have to have 5-yearly medical. You can't go to your doctor. You can't go private. Right, so I'm going to get this medical done, right, and I won't be able to drive.
Yeah, that is exactly correct. But for me, it doesn't matter anyway. I don't need to be in sad boil. No! Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, moment. Right, okay. There we go. Accidentally put him in fury. That doesn't matter for me because I was grinding for ages using double materia stuff. Oh, hang on. Oh my god, I've only just realised there's someone else in here. Hello, Jada Man. Yeah, because I spent ages grinding with oh god, every person had rune armlets, which is one of the only, correct me if I'm wrong, one of the only armors in the game that has double materia growth. It's only got 4 slots, but meh. So you might as well just have a wizard bracelet on, because that had normal growth. More at one time, or one quicker. Ooh. You mean this one? It's this weapon for the triple on magic pots and the little red dots in the crater. Yeah, this one. Don't worry, this ain't my first rodeo. Yeah, for ages I was grinding with. I had every character had their. All characters had their double growth weapons, and most of them were 4 single slots, aside from Tifa. No, Sid's double growth weapon had 2 linked slots and 1 random one, so he had 5 slots for materia on his double growth weapon. On his triple growth weapon, it's only 2, but if you're just trying to level up one thing quickly, then it makes sense. And yeah, so a lot of things I have are just mastered because I spent a very long time there. Ooh, could put Ultima in there. Got a spare slot, why not? Okay, you got some attacks now, Vincent. Well, you had some attacks now anyway. Vincent's like my I see Vincent like a vampire kind of thing. So I made him my sort of medic. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you play it on PC, there's probably a mod you could use for it, you know, to switch the weapon models around. Although there are some pretty good mods in terms of the graphics on there. Oh, brilliant mods. Yeah, I always thought he was a vampire when I first met him, but I don't know too much about like Vincent's history and his lore. But I don't think he is a vampire. It's just the fact that, you know, he was wearing that cool cape. He came out of a coffin and he transformed. I mean, I've got his... What's his limit for break? Nope, no. Oh yeah, turned into beasts. So... yeah. What we're doing? Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. I wanted to go back up to try and look for something. Hold on. Yeah. Excuse me.
I'm a good boy, I am. I try to shop maybe once, twice at the most per month.
Oh, cold lemonade.
Way more than I normally spend in a shop. You know, as long as I can get a delivery or go and click and collect, so I don't want to physically walk around the shop. Like, I can imagine that I would never want to do that from now until the end of time. This is the new normal now.
Yeah.
Spending 8 hours a day just refreshing supermarkets, click and collect.
He worked for the Turns. I'm pretty certain you mean Turks, but you're typing it quickly. I will forgive the spelling mistake. It is okay. Oh, that would be cool if I had some sort of bot that auto-corrected spelling mistakes in chat. He worked for the Turks. He was in love with Sephiroth's mother. Professor Hojo killed him. Oh yeah, that, because Professor, because Lucretia was already pregnant with Sephiroth before Hojo decided to inject the Genova cells into Lucretia's body and subsequently the womb. Yeah, there was that scene in the basement of the Shinra mansion where you actually see it, and it's just boop. Professor Garth's baby. Wasn't Professor Garth's baby Aerith with Ilfana? Professor Garth plus Ilfana equals Aerith. Professor Hojo plus Lucretia equals Sephiroth. I think I'm gonna have to Google that now. I'm gonna have to Google that. Mother, father, Sephiroth. No, you know what? Oh, the reason I know you said, "Oh, you are correct," but I had to double check it because I was talking to someone else about it the other day, like yesterday maybe. First of all, Lucretia's mom has a dad. Oh, I love reading posts in forums because the post said, "Who is Sephiroth's mum? Is Hojo his dad?" And someone put, "Lucretia is his mum, Hojo is his dad." Someone else replied, "Who's Lucretia?" Next response after that is, "Did you even play Final Fantasy, bro?"
Imagine all the people waking up realizing they got on the wrong horse the night before. Yeah. So you didn't have to stick your keys in a horse. Exactly.
Ah. Blah 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 blah. Therefore, after Lucretia began receiving visions of the horrors of her unborn son would commit, and in an untimely encounter discovered Vincent shot by Hojo. After his body was placed in a large tube, Lucretia exposed him to a mysterious form of stagnatant Mako called G-substance, causing the weapon known as Chaos to be absorbed into his body. Though his life was saved, he was left in feral madness. Lucretia then used an ancient materia that can control Chaos to calm Vincent. Ew! Okay. Okay, so there's definitely a bit of backstory there. What am I doing? I seriously don't know what way I'm going now, if I'm going left or right, because I want to get back to the top. Right, okay. Because there was a door near the top. Yeah. In my head, I always used to think he was a vampire that could just... He's a shape-shifting vampire. For the uninitiated who don't want to know any backstory, he's a shape-shifting vampire. What is that little...
A very large consignment of PPE is due to arrive in the UK tomorrow from Turkey, which amounts to 84 tons of PPE and will include, for example, 400,000...
Oh, okay, so I can go back up. Oh! I always thought that... Okay, so I can go back up to a certain... Oh, so I can come in here and train, essentially. Okay. You know, I know there's no point in attacking him in that state, but I'll still do it. I'll fucking do it again. No. I played it quite a few times before, but I played it when it first I played it when it originally came out. Well, it originally came out in, what was it, 97 or 98? I'm pretty certain it was 98. No, sorry, 97. 1997. I think I probably played it in 1999. Okay, it's good to have that confirmed, 97. I think I played it in 99, so... 20... Jesus! Over 20 years ago! I played this game 2 decades ago. That was the very first time. I don't think I completed it the very first time I played it. Yeah, a long time ago. It's weird, some people that might be playing it for the first time... Yeah. Hold on. Don't tell me, because you're not supposed to discuss age on Mixer, but that means you've got to be at least 32, 33 years old, maybe? Minimum. Okay? Oh no, wait, hang on. No, wait. Because it came out in 97, 23 years ago. Oh, I don't know. Right, let's keep going. Oh wow, actually killed one of them. Haha, missed me. Bam, 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 bam. Oh yeah, so about the run through, I did mean to touch on that. Yeah, I first played it a couple of years after it came out, and I might have played it once or twice after then. I think I've completed it once before, because I think the very first time I played it, I never finished it. But I haven't played it now in at least a decade. But I still remember a lot of stuff. But my idea, as I know Chimp Pimp, if Chimp Pimp's still here, he's probably heard me say it. But he might have if I've said it while he was in here. But I'm doing 2 run-throughs at the moment. This is my first run-through, playthrough right now, where I'm just sort of trying to get it done. I don't care if I miss certain stuff. If I happen to miss stuff, then oh well, boo-hoo. And I'm not going to master everything, just some of the things. But just enough to get me through easily. The next run-through I do, I'm going to be getting everything 100%. So all the materia, all the weapons, all defeating all the optional bosses like Ruby and Emerald weapon. So yeah, I might start that today actually. Because I mean, I'm pretty certain I'm going to finish it today. This is it. This is the Northern Crater. We're getting it done. Huh? Oh, press X to climb up.
But when you're doing your shopping online, there's no chance of passing by things that you haven't already got in mind to buy. I mean, when you look up coffee online and your supermarket website, you just get coffee. You don't get whatever the supermarket might have cleverly put next to the coffee. It's the same with chocolates and fancy biscuits and kitchen utensils and popcorn and cake and all that other extra stuff that you might buy if you saw it, but you wouldn't put on your shopping list before you got to the store. And so you wouldn't put in the search engine of the supermarket that you're buying from. I bet the nation's food intake has improved, but much less of the things that make us fat and much more of the essential things that keep us going. I bet it's the same with the high street too. I mean, we aren't going to the shops anymore, so you don't go, but you used to go to the shops thinking, you know, I'm going to buy the one or two things that I'm actually getting on the bus, I put on my hat, coat, scarf and gloves, and I'm going out to get, you know, some essential item. You don't go thinking, I want a cappuccino and a muffin, but you get one if you're out. But you don't if you're buying that stuff online.
Oh, excuse me. Why do you keep going sad? I've still got on my PlayStation. Well, for PlayStation 1, I've still got 2 versions of the game. You know how like you had games go platinum on PlayStation. I've got the original PlayStation 1 set of discs in the original casing, and the discs are in, I would go as far to say mint condition. The case, I would say good condition. And I've got the original platinum version. I never liked platinum games. I just found the artwork to be a bit... I mean, I get the fact that they're celebrating the fact that a game had sold so many copies and, oh, it is platinum now. Whoa! I get that. It's cool, you know. You sort of re-release it. It's like when musicians, when their albums go platinum or gold or whatever, because they sell so many copies. You know, it makes sense. So yeah, the original disc one, I don't play that, but the Final Fantasy Platinum set of discs, that's what I've actually got shoved into the PS3 at the moment. Because I was planning to do one run through on the PlayStation 4, and you know, that's that. And then I was going to do another run through streaming from playing on the PlayStation 3. But I was going to, you know, maybe I was going to heavily modify it using Black Chocobo. If you don't know, Black Chocobo is a program that is specific for Final Fantasy VII saves. It can edit a variety of different save types, but not Xbox One nor PS4 because of the encryption on it. You can get PS4 saves onto your computer, but there is absolutely no frickin' point. Because there's so much encryption on the save, you can't do anything with them. But yeah, I was going to play it on the PlayStation 3 and just heavily muck around with the save. But I've been having a lot of fun not doing that because I've been grinding so much in terms of getting the levels up. I thought, I don't need to cheat. I can just spend... Ooh, I might finish this game before the timer ticks over. Yeah, I was going to mod it up a bit, but I thought, no need to. I can just spend a you know, 2 to 4 days grinding away at the level, then all good. Oh Jesus! Oh God! Oh, this is gonna get confusing real quick.
Because they thought that the garden centre they thought was going to be closing down. So there's a big gap on all the plants that they actually grow. There's also restrictions on buying in from Holland because they can only sell a certain. They are restricted to the quantity that they sell at the auctions because of crowding problems. So we can only get limited amounts. But according to the official routes through the councils and through the police, as long as you're selling essential items, you can sell anything within that store. For example, a hardware store. We supply a local hardware store that has tons of plants. They sell footballs. They sell hula hoops. They are not essential items, but they are legally allowed to sell them.
Yeah, ask a footballer if it's an essential item. All right, well, that's good to know. Thanks a lot, mate. 0345 6060 973. I know of about half a dozen garden centres that also do food, none of which are open, all shut.
Excuse me.
Garden centre that is actually open, but it's more. And they said that they can open because they are classified as a farm shop, not a garden centre.
I want to go back.
To sell some plants, not the other way around. It's not a plant seller that also sells food. So it's good to know that some people are getting the plants out because if you've got a garden, now's the time.
I'm so glad I'm not using enemy lure anymore. Because at one point when I was grinding, I was using enemy lure to. So many enemies. I could just, you know, push in on both the sticks and cheat, but nah.
Deciding what is essential is an interesting one. People enjoy their garden.
Yeah, I want to get down to those ones. How do I get down there?
Or growing your own should be on the list.
You jump? No, I don't want to jump up. Oh, okay.
That sounds like a pizza to me. Chilies, peppers, and onions. All you need to do is get a buffalo. You'll be quid.
Oh, how do I get?
Extra crispy for me. Thanks. Esther emails, we're going mad. Let us plant things on a balcony and garden for essentials mental health. Yeah, that's right. People need a project. And DIY is just the very thing. And so is gardening. That's precisely what people need to do around about now.
I've seen footage, but I have not played. And I am going to play it once I have finished the second run through of this.
Just lately, I want to make absolutely sure I don't do something very stupid that gets me into hospital. Because you don't want to go to hospital now unless you absolutely have to.
Oh God!
I'm wearing
okay. Yeah, because I think because when I played playing this one, the one cutscene, the one CGI scene which really sticks out for me is when they bust out of the cinema building for the first time before you play that little mini game on the bike where you have to go from side to side with the sword. That particular cutscene there, that is the cutscene that always made me think, wow, that is really cool. I would love it if they did a whole game of Final Fantasy VII where the graphics were that good. And now they've finally frickin' done it, and they've made it even better than what I could have imagined. So I am definitely going to play it. But yeah, it will be after I've done the second one. Right. Okay, let's start again. Oh God! I know I can get something from you, but oh shit! Oh, thank God for that. Oh, Vincent got dead.
And is available on an internet near you. If you download Global Player from your favourite app store, then you'll find that all the stations that we do are on there. Classic FM, which is an
Have I got anything to protect from sadness? Because that would be handy right about now.
up and peppy ones like Capital and Heart and many others, the names of which I
Oh,
will forget.
a peace ring. Ah. Do I have any more peace rings? Of course I frickin' don't, because that would have made sense, you know, when I buy stuff. Do you know the secret behind everyone's grudge attack?
And there's the Nick Abbott habit. It's a half an hour best of. Ask for it by name on an internet near you. The Nick Abbott habit.
No, I don't, but I absolutely know what you're talking about, though.
It can affect anyone, and when it does, Macmillan are right there to support them. From the moment of diagnosis, we offer physical, financial, and emotional support, and it's your donations that make it possible. So we can be on the phone, in hospitals, running support centres, and ready to help people deal with the fallout. We are funded by you, the public. So please give what you can at macmillan.org.
Oh, Master Turnberry.
Macmillan Cancer Support, right there with you.
At Barclays, we know how difficult things are for many small business owners right now. To relieve some of the pressure, we're making everyday banking free for all our business banking customers with an annual turnover of up to £250,000. You won't pay interest or fees on your agreed overdraft or for going over the agreed limit either. This
Oh God!
And will remain until the 12th of June. Please check our website before calling. For details, search Barclays Business Banking.
Master Tombury is one of the enemies that can be morphed into a ribbon. I knew there was an enemy somewhere in the Northern Cave that you could morph into you can morph into a bloomin' ribbon. And it's those little things. Urgh. Okay. So if I find one of those again, just use more. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, I'm trying to get to that. I'm trying to get to that one there. I did read it just a little bit then on well, I've got the webpage up now. Blah 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 blah. Each time a Master Thornbury gets a turn, it walks 2 steps toward the party. It may randomly change its direction. Once a party member is within its knife reach, it inflicts instant death. The Death Force spell and the safety bit accessory can render party members immune to the attack for the duration of the battle. The resist spell also grants temporary immunity. The knife attacks dispels resist instead of causing instant death. Oh, hang on. Between Master Thornbury's turn, the party, taken as a whole, may attack it once undeterred. Any additional attacks between Master Thornbury's turn is retaliated with an unstoppable counter-attack called Everyone's Grudge, which deals damage equal to the number of kills the target character has amassed, multiplied by 10. So, yeah. But it seems like Everyone's Grudge is only a counter-attack. So, well, yeah. I have counter materia on all my characters, so I can see how that would be handy. I finally go in. I need to go.
This is state control of crazy proportions, and that has completely no regard for mental health during this crisis. Yeah, I think what is considered essential needs a rethink. I'll say it again. Companies that make things are deemed non-essential.
Keep going into the wrong bit.
Think that those products are essential to their livelihoods.
Ding dong ding.
To the continuation of their business.
Oh my god. Right, okay, let's just... Come on, let's just... Get this... No. Nearly went down too far. Oh, just die, come on. Alright.
But it's perhaps something to think about. Unless it isn't, in which case...
Oh, also, FYI, I am open to criticism if I'm doing something wrong. I think I've gone too far now.
Can you hear me, Nick? Yeah?
I can, Sharon.
Yeah, just to say, just
Oh.
a previous caller who spoke about going shopping in Spain under the lockdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right. He's
Still got an opportunity to get it.
can go out every day.
Nearly went too far down then.
The supermarkets if we want to. We can go to different supermarkets. Yes, it is for essential food items, etc. We can either walk to the supermarket with a person,
No.
with a shopping bag.
Oh, I just want to turn off the random encounters, but I don't need to be fighting enemies right now. I'm maxed out. My materia is maxed out. Well, most of it for the most part. So there really isn't much point to the random encounters for me. Right, I need to get to the one below. How do I get to that? How do I get to that one below me? Because every time I jump down there, it sends me past it. Oh wait, hang on. Can I jump up? Yeah, I think I might be able to jump up. Because when you jump down, you just walk off. Yeah, I know. I think so. Hold on. Hold on. Look at that. Yay! At bloody last. I don't care what it is. I just wanted to get it. Okay. No. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get out of here. It's quite weird because I've actually got used to playing the game at 3 times speed, especially when it comes to battles as well. When I first put the 3 times speed on in battles, I kept having to turn it off then on because it was too quick. Yeah. Oh, fever. So you know what? I do feel like having one of those eggs now. They're not the greatest, but they're nice as a little nom nom. It's like little it's almost like Kinder eggs, but instead of empty hollow toy, it's a sort of nice Oreo style chocolatey thing. Alright. Oh god. I suppose it, you know what you were saying before about the encounter rate being high? I suppose it is high because of the area. I mean, it would make sense. God, if I had enemy lure on, you know, we could make it interesting. Do I have any spare materia slots? Oh yes, I do! Alright. Where are we? Yeah, I mastered quite a few. I think I had about 24 mastered all. And, well, it seems higher than your average area. Death Penalty is a long way to well, I've only got it on there because he's got his, because it's his ultimate weapon. Does that mean I can go back even further? If only. You can barely see Vincent on the screen. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that before, because before I was just using his regular weapon that did not have those last 2 slots there.
HGV licenses by 12 months. Well, that's just joined up thinking, that is, because if we need one thing more than
Ooh,
anything else, it's people.
that would be handy, preemptive, and
0345 6060 973.
enemy.
4850. Email nick@lbc.co.uk. On Twitter is @lbc. I want to talk. I know we're talking about shopping a lot.
Alright, let's go down.
Because you may have noticed that they've gone up just lately, and there is apparently a very good reason for that. So I'll come to that in a minute. Let me see if I can squeeze one in before the news. Lancashire, Adam.
Hi Nick, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. So I wanted to discuss very
And here comes the point in the game where I planned. Every character had their own set of materia, so all I've got to do is send people left and right. So I don't have to frick around with materia. They're all pretty mastered, and they've all got at least like 2 attacks. Right. Cloud left, Barrett left, Tifa left. Hold on. Need to get Black Chocobo open. Although Black Chocobo is a save editing program, it is quite handy for planning out your characters in terms of what materia you want on what weapons, which is what I used it for. Can't use it to edit a PS4 save anyway, so... Right, red... No, I want red to go right. Yafifi left with me. Kate Sith also left. Vincent right. Sidifius right.
Give our industry, the manufacturing industry, an opportunity to basically prove themselves and say,
there we go. So now, hopefully, if I've done this correctly, in that final battle where you have like 3 people on each side, on the left side should be the original trio, Cloud, Barrett and Tifa, and on the right hand side fighting I should have Sid, Red and Vincent. So
actually we've got container coming in from Turkey, but why leave it so late? Why wait for the container to come in? Why not look closer to home? I mean, there's a company that we use called Made in Britain or Make It British.
Oh God!
We were told local UK manufacturers to submit a form to the government where we can show what we can actually
Come on.
do. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've not heard anything back
Alright.
from the government.
Item. Plenty of Megalithia. Oh, hang on. Type. Nope.
They claim that they contacted the government. They said we're ready and waiting. We've
Oh wait, hang on.
capacity.
Sorry about
We've
that.
got no end of people who are eager to help, and the government didn't call them back.
And this is the issue. I mean, what we are having is I went to see one of my suppliers locally in Manchester just a few days ago, and there were quite a few people outside, and there were at least 10 cars with normal people stood outside the car. And I asked, my supplier, what's going on here? And he basically said these are people that are volunteering. They basically got sponsorship from local companies to come and buy the fabric from me. They're making these
82. Yeah, I just keep free saves. I think the only reason I have that one, because I don't even know. But generally, I just play around with free saves. So if I need to go back, I can. 8202. Okay, that one there.
Well, it might be that, or it might be that they can't be sure that small suppliers will be able to produce the kind of quality control that is necessary for medical situations. So it might be the best of readings is that might be it. But I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Adam. 0345 6060 973. You can text 84850. Email nick@lbc.co.uk. And if you're on Twitter, it's at LBC. Friday and Saturday night at 10. Nick Abbott,
Oh,
LBC.
Jesus Christ.
And the news headlines with Zora Solomon.
A member of Boris Johnson's top team admits that they do need to do more to get proper protective kit to NHS workers treating coronavirus patients. Fears of a lack of gowns led Public Health England to change advice, telling medics to reuse gear or find alternatives if there wasn't enough. Well, now local community secretary Robert Jenrick has revealed that 84 tons of equipment is arriving from Turkey tomorrow. The Department of Health says the number of people who've died with coronavirus in hospitals in the UK has risen by 888 in 24 hours. It takes the total to almost 15,000
Mia, chill out.
in the UK. And for the first time in
Oh, Jay the Man, if you're still there, I'm pretty certain you haven't been in my stream before. So I'll introduce you to the dogs. I introduce everyone to them. Hey, Mia. Mia. Hello. Cleo, what's this? What's this? Not you, your name's not Cleo. And then if I can get the camera around, there's the other one. Hey Coco. Although she's sleeping at the moment, so I'll just let her sleep. Still looking pretty, hell yeah. Smaller that. You know, I've always, well, I wouldn't say I've always wanted one, but I've always liked the idea of having a smaller dog at some point as well. It would be nice, because definitely, obviously depending on breed, there would be less fur. Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Husky and I love the Alaskan Malamute that we got, but Jesus freaking Christ, there is so much fur. Oh. Italian Greyhound sits in my... They don't really do that. They don't really sit in lappy lap dogs. I had to get a Roomba. I don't use the Roomba. I use my feet and my trainers. I literally shuffle on the floor, like scraping it back kind of thing. I look like I'm a cat trying to move some litter around. It is honestly the most efficient way of getting hair off a carpet. Well, for this kind of hair and these dogs, I just stand there and shuffle. God, you were weak.
You know, it's really alarming, but one of the things that is that the government is less interested, seems to be less gripped with the fight to combat the virus.
Oh, wow.
Is to get Brexit done.
And
this is me saying this. This is Professor Neil Ferguson, one of the government's key experts.
Oh, no, wrong way.
An epidemiologist who's been modelling the outbreak for the government.
Are you still in the... Are you... Oh, she loved it there, so I left her. Oh, yeah. You know what? I have no reason to mess around with you, so I'm just going to leave. You have a few more years. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was like, well, if you've come out of that... I'm just going to call it industry, because obviously I don't know which, could they... Army, Air Force, Navy, whatever. Okay, but Army, but you're still engaged. You're still contracted, so to speak. Okay. I'll tell you what, the most fun I ever had, I think it was when I was about 15 to 16. I don't know where you're from, if it's UK or US, but in the UK at secondary schools, and that's the school from when it's like when you're 12 to 16 kind of school, 8 years old, 12 to 16 around. You do a thing called work experience, where you go out for like a week or 2 weeks, and you properly work somewhere. And from my work experience placement, for the first week, I was with the Royal Engineers. So, you've got like Army, Air Force and all that. And I was with the Royal Engineers department, so that was kind of cool. So we learnt about explosives. That was really weird, like this weird white stuff, and you put this depth, like little brown kind of depth thing in, and you punched it like that, and then we all stepped up and walked away really slowly. We learned how like construction was done in terms of bridges, like on the fly, like really quickly kind of thing. It's insane because obviously when you're going into enemy territories and you can't pass certain terrain, you need to know that there's going to be another group of people that are going to be able to assemble something where you can get over terrain quickly, and that was brilliant. I definitely enjoyed that. My most favourite experience was when we went in some speedboats. Oh, that was fun. Proper like small. There wasn't anything to it apart from the sort of rubber, round black ring thing around the edges, and that was awesome because it was like you were so close to the water, and it was going so fast. That was fun.
That's extremely possible. HIV has been around for how long?
I don't know why this enemy is down here because it seems to be very weak in comparison to the others.
Asked whether the government is moving towards having an exit strategy in place, Professor Ferguson says, "I'm not completely sure. I think there's a lot of discussion. I would like to see action accelerated. We need to put in place an infrastructure, a command and control structure, a novel organisation for this." He says, "I'm reminded by the fact we had a Department for Brexit from government. That was a major national emergency.
Oh.
And we're facing something which is, at the moment, even larger than Brexit. And yet, says the professor, I don't see quite the same evidence for that level of organisation." Isn't that alarming? Professor Ferguson says there needs to be more coordination. That may be going on. I don't have unique insight.
How do I...
It could be enhanced, which is...
Okay, Chimp Pimp or Jada Man, I don't know which one is still there. But how do I get this materia?
And that man is currently absent on indefinite sick leave.
Out there.
Been left in his place. It seems to have been written when Brexit was the thing that was uppermost in people's minds.
I've turned it off, but hold on, if I just go up... Oh, hang on, if I walk up there... I'm just like tapping on it.
Is there anybody?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm still feeling like I'm talking to the TV. Thank you. That was slowly getting frustrating. Alright. No, don't. Just leave him. I know I can turn him into a ribbon, but right now it's just not worth it, and I'll do it on the next one through.
I'm getting worse and worse and worse. It seems that I've got to have an abscess before I'm treated, and I'll end up in hospital and heaven knows what. I'm not.
I literally feel your pain, Rachel, because I feel because I just had a tooth out, and I had the exact same thing that you have, but I got it out just in time.
Well, I failed, I'm afraid. My dentist called, texted me or whatever, and cancelled the appointment. But he can't treat me. I said, well, it's crazy. Have I got to have an abscess to treat me? Clearly, that is the case. I could end up in hospital, and I could be one of the thousands and dropping dead.
Oh, well, let's hope not.
No,
that is...
But being second tier vulnerable, i.e. I'm not over over 70, but I do have diabetes. I have had the flu jab and a couple of other problems as well. It could put me in a real vulnerable position. So as every day goes by, I'm getting worse and worse and worse.
Well, doesn't that qualify as an emergency tooth appointment? Surely.
Oh, I don't think so. Not so when I phoned up the dental emergency. They seem to think, if I'm not crying about some pain, then it's not an emergency.
You might want to say that you are.
Yes, I may well have to do that.
Yeah. I feel so fortunate.
But then I may get it extracted. I'm quite paranoid about tooth extraction or at best of times.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go to some random dentist.
No, some backstreet dentist. No. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Rachel, if it makes you feel any better, I had my tooth out and I didn't feel a thing. I mean, I was very surprised actually because people told me that. They said, "Oh, you won't feel anything at all. Don't worry about it." And the worst part was the injection initially to make my face go numb. That part I didn't like.
Okay then.
But other than that, it was he pulled it out and he said, "There it is." And I couldn't believe that he'd actually done it.
Oh, excellent. Oh, well, I hope I get that experience too.
Yeah. Which one is it?
Lower back jaw. I don't know what they're called, I'm afraid.
That's exactly
lower back. I've got 3/4 missing, filling fell out, and slowly but surely the rest came out too. And now all I'm left with is a very sharp edge which completely annihilates my cheek, so that's already swollen.
Oh. Well, I hope you get it. I hope you get it out, Rachel.
I do hope so too, eventually.
Yeah, and the best of luck. Thanks for that. 0345 6060 973. Yeah, I feel so fortunate to have had that tooth out. I didn't want it out, but it was like literally days before we were told we can't go out anymore, and all dentists were shut up and shuttered. And I was sitting in the waiting room, and one of the people behind the desk was going around cleaning handles with antiseptic wipes. And at that time, that looked weird. Didn't look weird anymore. But at the time that I had it, it did look very strange. So I just got in there in time. And I can't stop playing with the hole. I'm tonguing the hole in the gap in my teeth as I speak. I miss that tooth, actually.
What the frick? Never seen that attack before.
6060 973. Let's have
Okay.
Denise.
Hi, mate, can you hear me?
I can now.
Excellent, good evening. Okay, so on odd jobs that I've just discovered that methylated spirits takes off cooker grease, and my cooker hob is now sparkling. So that's one thing that I thought was thank you for the quarantine.
You know what it also does? Methylated spirits, it also takes the edge off the day. A couple of pints of that first thing in the morning.
Thank you. I'm not there yet, thankfully. Also, in terms of the garden, I've been doing huge amounts of planting, and I've planted white cabbage, Brussels sprouts, onions, tomatoes, coriander, parsley, chives, cayenne pepper, Brussels sprouts, 2 different types of potatoes, red and yellow orange carrots, watercress, cucumber, and
Jesus Christ.
and they're all available at the local garden shop.
So, do you have experience of agriculture?
No, I just got a garden that was overrun, so I just bought a cheap greenhouse from one of those little shops before it was shut down. And then I figured I'd do it. I did grow it before, but it's been about 3 or 4 years. But I thought we might have like a zombie apocalypse, there'd be no food. So I thought at least my family will have food.
Yeah. Well, they'll have salad anyway.
Not too bad. Can I make a quick point about the government's response to the pandemic?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, very quickly. This thing happened in, I think, in Wuhan in early November.
It's got to the point where my normal attacks are so high, I'm just like, wah wah. But I'll try to remember that from the next time. I think I've just leveled up my character so much I don't have to I don't have to worry about like magic versus what are they weak against kind of thing. Although there is one enemy that can be found in the Shinra building, which I always get confused about. You know, if the enemy that are on a set of scale, then if they're one way, you have to attack them with magic. If they're the other way, you have to attack them physically. And I always forget which way is which. And I always forget that completely until after I start hitting them with normal attacks and it's doing 0. And I'm like, huh? I'm terrible for that.
Because if you've been to a supermarket lately or you bought food, then you may have noticed it's gone up in price, and there's a very good reason for that. So I'll come to that in a sec. 0345 6060 973 Friday and Saturday night at 10. Nick Albert, LBC.
Nick Ferrari at breakfast. Weekday mornings from 6:30.
Yeah. And I hate there's the other enemy as well that does the attack funny breath, and it does the confused status on you. Oh, I hate those fuckers. Hate them.
And I think that would provide the light at the end of the tunnel.
Nick Ferrari at breakfast.
With Xero, get your business digital ready with Xero accounting software.
LBC.
If you or someone you know
It's definitely a sense of nostalgia, definitely. You're making me want to put the Ultima run again. It's just what I called it once before. Never completed it then. That's the one thing that I don't like, the fact that I can't queue up an attack while there's a summon cutscene. I've never understood that. Why can't I still, you know, do stuff? I know I've got the music up a bit higher, but I don't care. It's a worthy time to have music up this high. I normally have LBC radio on in the background, but that can go on pause for a bit. I'd really love to have. I used to play drums a bit as well, and I did want to have a drum kit. I'd love to be playing drums along to this. I forgot about my egg. Actually, you know what? I will keep these eggs as a reward for finishing the game. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, shall I mug him? Shall I try and steal from Genova? Oh, yeah. Ow. Ooh. Oh, wow. Sorry. I hit my head too hard and I scared one of the dogs. Looks like Assassin's Creed now. It looks like Assassin's Creed 3, where Desmond's still alive. Oh god. Come on, boys. Oh, I'm playing Wii. I'm playing with the Mii's on Nintendo Wii now, where you have to match the shape and all that. I like. Hang on, where's Vincent? The only one I can't see there is Vincent. Oh no, Vincent's up Red's arse. Sorry, Nanaki. Oh yeah. Into 3 groups. I know exactly who I want. Alright, we've already got that planned out. Sid. Nope. There we go. Let's fucking do it. Alright. Hold on a second, gang. Oh, cool. My girlfriend is getting a lift home from work from her cousin. It looks like Cloud's about to form a Kamehameha. He's got his arm behind like that. It looks like he's about to go. Oh, come on. Can we just get on with this fight already? Ooh. I like the music. Oh, calm it down, calm it down. Right, regen. Summons. Summons. Just kind of makes me want to do that. Oh yeah, this is the freaking musical, right? Oh, I can't help it. Worried about the other members? Yeah, a little. Okay, let's take it slow. Item. Okay, we'll just do that then. Oh, I've just realised. I put... Hang on. Do you mean it took all the materia off them? Now my second party, have no materia. Before I went into this battle, every single person had their own materia. But then it took all the material. Oh, I didn't know that. Months of planning for nothing. And you know what? I can probably defeat this enemy with just one. My main three that I've been using since the first time when it asks you to sort of form a party when you come into the Northern Crater, and I've had Cloud, Barrett, and Tifa. Their materia is fine. It didn't strip them, but it stripped everyone else. But it didn't know that I had already planned that out. Ugh. Fuck! Oh well. Excuse me. Oh wow, we've got limit breakers, baby! Oh! Oh! I don't think I've ever gotten Cake's limit break where he does all three of the crown in one go. Oh, this is sick! I thought it was only two parties, but apparently it's all of them. I do remember this battle, but I thought it was two parties of three, and I thought the other two were just like, you know, you don't play with them, but I didn't realise it was these guys as well. I've actually got materia for them as well. Right, take off the speed. Oh yeah, baby, Cloud's got Omni Slash. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'll put regen on. Give you a Mega Elixir. Yeah, baby. Pardon me. I'm I'm really liking the music in this bit. I forget about all the different bits of music they have. Ugh. Oh, 0. That was helpful. Well, I said the head portion is dead. Alright. I forget about the summons actually. Damn it! I'm very glad you told me that. I was just going to keep switching through them. Oh, that would have been funny. Oh my god, that would have been really funny if in the final battle it was just Yuffie and Kate Sith. Okay, in that case, okay. Okay. Thank you. Oh, damn it. Too slow. At this point, I was just going to say, I know I could have... Actually, I could talk while the game is still going, but I'm pretty much just attacking with Cloud and Barrett and using Tifa as a nurse. As such, you know. They're the mental image. And I'm just using her as a healer, essentially. So I'm just, you know, regen and Mega Elixir. It's probably a bit overkill to use her as a healer. I could get by with, you know, attacking normally and then every now and then making someone use a Mega Elixir. But meh. Oh, and FYI, if you see I have some magic or I scroll past something that you think would be a better option in terms of me attacking or using, feel free to say so. I'm all up for constructive criticism. I mean, there's nothing I can do to change any of the options that are available, but if you see one that you think would be better, then, you know, feel free. Oh, damn it. Too slow. I was trying to get that Mega Elixir. Oh, no, I need to do a regen. Oh, thank you very much. Hey! I know it's not over just yet. Oh. It's weird because not a lot of people get to this stage because it's such a long game. It can take months away from your life. I think I've probably been playing this for about a month, maybe. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. And I prefer these kind of games because they take ages to play. That I generally prefer older games because nowadays I feel like games are too much focused on like multiplayer and online, and it takes away from that single player story experience that I enjoy. Unless it's a cooperative experience, like Dying Light, for example. If you like zombie games, Dying Light really good, and the co-op element of it as well, that is brilliant as well. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this moment at normal speed. So. I always get that bit early. You know what? I'm not going to put this into the stream. I'm not going to put the sound into the stream. Bing, 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 bing. But I'm going to put a link in. Because obviously you enjoy Final Fantasy VII. And whatnot. So, blah, 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 blah. Is this the one? Ah, Black Mages. There we go. That's the one. Right, oh, I can't hear it. No. Right, if you can see that, when you've got about 9 minutes spare or something, check it out. It's a live orchestra playing the song that's about to continue playing when I resume, and the composer for it, Obutsunemet, I can never pronounce his name unless I'm looking at it. I can't pronounce it. If I'm looking at it, I can pronounce it. There we go. Understood that. But he's actually in the orchestra with them playing on the keyboard. And you know which one it's him? One, because of the mole on his face. Two, because of the bowl wing haircut. Bowl wing? One wing? Oh, I'm getting things. The bowl haircut. Bowl wing haircut. And two, because when he is playing on the keyboard sometimes, he's really getting it. I love that when you see musicians just get into the music. And then like two cellos, I don't know if you've heard of them, famous pair of celloists, but you can see when they're getting into the music and their faces just lose all sense of control, and I love that. But yeah, when you've got about 8 minutes spare, I'd probably say that's going to happen fairly soon, because once I finish this, I'm not going to be starting the other one straight away. I will. I'll probably start it later this evening, but yeah, I'll have a break for a bit, sort out some dinner when my girlfriend comes home, and then yeah, so continued. We're down. Summon. The other thing I like about the live version, which I've sent the link to in the chat, is it's got a slight heavy metal vibe to it because of the band that it's playing along with, and I'm all into rock music. I say rock, I know there's many different subgenres, blah blah blah, but I'll just say rock. So there's a rock band playing with them, and it just gives it that little, like I said, the sort of heavy metal rock vibe. It's like, oh yeah, see, it's even more destructive now. Excuse me. Out of lemonade! I wonder if I can finish this battle before the music loops. I know I said I wasn't gonna speed this one up. I really feel like I want to now. Oh, I missed the last one. Ooh! Great consents. Excuse me. What? Oh, I've been turned into a oh, crap. Oh, God, not that again. This attack takes way too long. Wake me up when the attack ends. Oh. Oh, great, I gave Remedy to him. Oh, that wasn't... Oh, God. Alright, Megalixia, Remedy... Ah! Man down! Right. Phoenix. Mega Elixir. Boom. It's okay. It's okay, we're getting back. How much HP did this guy have? How so? Oh god, no, that dumb attack again. If only status used to get blah blah blah. Oh, okay. So the more high level moves I use, the more. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I just wish I knew though, so I could have some idea. And I can't even use sense on him either, so. Ah! Oh Jesus! I know that they're all going to counter attack. Oh. Oh, are we done? I think. Yeah. Yeah, we've done it. Hey. Jesus, look at the blooming health though. Jesus, got 625 everyone. That's something I experienced for the first time yesterday. The Lucky Sevens Easter egg, and it happened on Barrett actually. It got to 7-7. The Barrett's name was flashing. Oh bloody hell! That was really weird. I'd heard of it, but it never actually happened to me. So that was weird. But yeah. Ding 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 ding. Oh yeah, that's one way. Ding ding ding. Yeah. Oh boy. Turn the game sound up a little bit for you guys. Yeah, there we go. Should be okay. Oh, you're still there, Chimp Pimp. Haven't heard you in a while. Rather anticlimactic, if you ask me. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't think so! Yeah, see, here's where I would have problems if I was streaming directly from the PlayStation 4. But could the PlayStation 4 go into the back of the Xbox One? I don't have to worry about that. Oh, excuse me. I really don't remember this fight. I hope I win. Oh, that's it. It's just... Okay. Yeah, it is actually going through my PC. Because I've got the PS4, HDMI out into the HDMI input of the Xbox One. The Xbox One HDMI output. Yeah, Xbox. Yeah. Hold on, let me just... Right, let me just explain it real quick. Here's my setup. I've got the PlayStation 4 HDMI output going into the Xbox One HDMI input. I have the Xbox One HDMI output going into my Elgato capture device, and then the HDMI output of that goes into the TV. That is how I can do this and this at the same time. So if I wanted to, I can listen to background music using the Xbox menu and still play on the PlayStation 4. It works really well. Because a lot of time I listen to radio in the background. And then the Elgato had the USB cable output to the laptop, and then that is how I'm doing the stream. That's how I'm able to have the the overlay, all this. If I didn't have the Elgato coming into the PC, I wouldn't be able to do any of that stuff. It would just be quite plain. I don't want to be doing it that way, but because of the PS4, I mean, this Turtle Beach headset that I have, it's Turtle Beach Elite Pro 2. The one that comes with that. I can't get it on camera, but it comes with a little super amp round thing. Because I'm using this. This was bought for the Xbox One. I can't use it on the PS4. So I thought, hang on a second. If I have my normal Turtle Beach headset, I did have some difficulties with other things, so it wasn't working at first. But I thought, hang on. If I just have this headset plugged into the Xbox One, any sound coming from the Xbox One will go in my headset. And now I thought, well, hang on a second. Would that include any sound that's coming from a device that's going into the HDMI input on the back of the Xbox One? And hey presto, that does work. And since I've been wearing these, I've been hearing sounds in Final Fantasy VII that I have never heard before, like the basic lightning bolt attack. When I started listening to it through these, I heard like low rumbles that I hadn't heard before. I was like, Jesus Christ, what have I been missing the last 20 years? So that was quite cool. But yeah, that's the only way I can get it to work, because it's a nightmare trying to stream using a capture device from the PS4 directly. For me personally, it's a bit of a nightmare. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's kind of something called high definition content protection or content whatever, HDCP. It's an option that you can enable or disable. If you disable the option on the PlayStation 4, you cannot have Spotify playing in the background. And I sometimes like using Spotify to listen to podcasts. So yeah, that's the only reason I have it set up that way, because it's just more convenient for me. Oh no! He died! I can't take a screenshot. I don't think so. Cleared. Oh, hey man, that's my foot. That's brilliant. He's all like, ah, and said that, you're gonna die! Bye home. Are you talking about Cloud or Tifa? Because she hoofed up there pretty good. That's a mad strength right there, boy. If they are natural, then there's no strength because they would just squash against the cliff. But if Tifa had fake boobs, then they would totally pull her up because, you know, they'd be too stiff. I'll tell you what, the thing that made me go, damn, because I was only a little kid, you know, I was young then. It was, you know, the ice, the one of the early summons you get, Sheba, the ice lady, and she does all that weird dancing bit. I was young. Shit! All good, 36.5, well within normal. Yes, that is the perfect phrase. It indeed made an impression on my young, tiny little mind. I think I've seen this whole cutscene that's going on now once before. They just have to rub some sticks together, you know, make a fire, old school. Fine then. We'll hook it up to a treadmill, okay? And then you can run on the treadmill to generate power, okay? Oh, definitely, yeah. I completely agree with you on that one, Timpin. Like I said, the cutscene that I always think about is when you first escape from the Shinra building. Because that one, I will admit, I saw that more often. But this one I may have seen once before, and I think I might have even had to skip through it, because I feel like I haven't seen this before. Harry! Oh. Oh. Guess that's that. But Nobu Uematsu. I don't know if I'm getting that right. Oh, blimey. I know that there's still another cutscene to go. You know. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, there's one more little bit. Bless you. It involves Nanaki. Naniki. I can never remember whether it's Nanaki or Naniki. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't remember how you access the cutscene, whether it just... I can't remember if it plays automatically or if I had to do something in-game to unlock it. Such as, you know, like Halo, you beat the game on Legendary and then you get a special hidden ending kind of thing. I can't remember how you get to watch it or whether it just plays automatically after the credits, but I don't want to press any buttons in case I skip it, so I'm just going to let this play out. I'm not even going to press the speed up button. You know what? I finally had that egg now. I had 2 hot cross buns earlier for breakfast because I was just a bit peckish, so 2 hot cross buns with a little bit of cheese in them because, you know, why not? And that's all I've had to eat so far. Well, actually, no, I finished off a bag with Chris earlier. What, hot cross buns? Oh, madness! Oh, with the cheese. I toasted them. They were toasted hot cross buns. Oh, I've got Pop-Tarts in the cupboard. I forget about those. It's a chocolate egg, but it's got a friggin'... It comes with a spoon. My girlfriend, she works at the local supermarket at a co-op, and she was buying them when they first got them in. I think I've had about 3 or 4 Easter eggs so far this year, and that's a lot for me. Yeah. At one point, there was just so many eggs in. I felt there wasn't that much. Okay, I'll be honest, there wasn't that many eggs in the house, but I personally felt that there was many, and I was just looking at it, and the thought of chocolate. There's still one sat over there now. That. Because at one point she bought 5. She bought 5 in one go. 2 for me, 2 for her, and then we share one. We've both had our individual ones, and there's still one left there with the extra chocolate bars inside it that we haven't shared yet. It just got to the point where there was so much I was looking at it all thinking, oh god, I don't want chocolate. And she was getting a discount as well, so, you know, it could work in there. I feel like I should be sat here doing this. I know what I'm going to do. Yeah. That egg was quite nice. Normally I don't use the spoon, I just, you know, swallow it whole kind of thing. That was quite enjoyable. Put that back in there. That's quite nice. I definitely treat sweets and stuff a lot differently now than I used to when I was a kid. Scottish tablet. Oh! Chimp Pimp. I know you might know what I'm on about. Chimp Pimp. But oh, what's the other dude's name? I'm so sorry. Jada Man. I don't know if you're still there, but there's a certain type of fudge called Scottish tablet. Lovely. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is a cutscene that not a lot of people have seen because it's after the credits. 500 years into the future now. That's Nanaki. That's Red 13 there. Nanaki. I'll turn it up a little bit actually, but not too much. Flaming tail. And that is Midgar. Completely abandoned, it just got overrun with nature. Oh, yay. And there we are, ladies and gents. Well, just gent actually. Although Jada Man, I'm going to assume you're a man because it said man, but you never know. You could be a lady. I don't know. So on. Well, that'll be that for the moment. Gonna end the stream in a couple of moments. Gonna get the dogs out because they haven't been out. Okay, you're off now. Well, in terms of that scene you haven't seen before, all of my streams are saved on YouTube. Although you could probably just search it on YouTube anyway. Final Fantasy VII post-credit scene. I was about to say, yeah, go watch my stream after it's been published on YouTube in like a few hours. No, just search for it on YouTube. Final Fantasy VII post-credit scene. But okay then. Alright, I'll see you later, Chimp Pimp, Jada Man, if you are still there, I don't know. But I will catch you all later when I'm either playing Minecraft or I start my second one through. I might just leave it for tomorrow, you know, give myself a bit of a break, because been going at it quite intense. But yeah, thanks for joining me.